Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is KarQ. Welcome to the KarChives, the KarQ Archives YouTube channel where I do VOD reviews, gameplay, variety content, patch notes reviews, anything live from my stream at twitch.tv/KarQ. Come along. Watching the stream is also how you can redeem VOD review or coaching for 48,000 loyalty points. Watch the stream, follow the stream, and build up the points. And whenever I put it in stock, just be there. First come, first serve. We got some Baptiste on Anubis from Continue, aka AJ7 Montreal MTL. All right, here we go. I don't know the rank of Continue. Okay, good DPS so far. That's your shield. I have to remember the red shield is your team's. Okay, so you're crossing. All you really can do is just AFK pocket, shoot the floor here. Yep, that's fine. What you're doing is fine. Your Zen's gonna get caught, help him out. You might have to lamp him. Nice. So that's his fault, not yours. You had to use your lamp there to save his ass. You don't need to turn around like that. Okay, so right away, you can do something you can do little half hops, half jumps here. So do you see how the elevation on the ground, if your tanks are kiting back here and you're down the stairs, Baptiste has to shoot the ground to heal, right? So when you're below them, it's very hard to shoot the ground because they're higher than you, right? So you end up like aiming straight, which may not always be efficient. So what I would do here, because your tanks already seem to be kiting back and you can't really peek around this corner and DPS, I'd probably take another step back and just do little mini hops on the exo boots. Not a full jump, because having a full jump might get you caught by something. But you can do little mini jumps to stand up like this, to get in the air, to get a better downwards angle, right? This is just simple geometry, right? You know, you got B square, B, A, and the hypotenuse C squared. You're going to jump off C squared here on a 90 perpendicular angle to the hypotenuse. And do a like a 45-degree angular down heel. Yes, okay. At this stage, just based on the context of what happened. Unfortunately, you had to burn your lamp early. It looks like your Genji's dead. All you're gonna do now as Baptiste, especially with two standing tanks, is just farm your window. Yes, you lost one. Stay a little far. You do not want to get killed here. Your goal now is to just sit there and farm your window, because farming off these two tanks is really, really powerful. They're running Ana Zen. You win off window early. So that's your game plan. I'm keeping tabs. Right here, do you see how you're kind of getting close to the AoE? See right there, your Kree died. But if let's say you were jumping up here, like I said, little mini hops like this, you'd actually be able to overlook your tanks like this and maybe jump like right here. I would have maybe popped the heal and healed him. I mean, he probably would have died. Maybe not. He probably still would have died, but at least the chance of keeping him alive was there. Now his shields are there. Now you DPS. Two shots heal. Okay, you got your ult. You don't have to leave. Don't leave. Oh, shit. Your tanks are going there. So that's the problem with Baptiste. You have to follow the tanks. They're just going to ditch you guys. All right, your Zen's fucked. Okay, so you can't cross. What is this? The fuck? Is this the problem in all your games, chat? Tanks just left. If you're a tank player, don't do that. Don't do this if you're a tank player. Now all these 4 people just look down over here and just kill everybody in the back line. Yep. Okay, so if your tanks did this, if I were you in this situation, I would have stayed in this room as long as possible. I would not actually play underneath here unless I cleared this platform. But because people are overlooking you over the platform, the minute you walk out, like the Zarya would kill you like this if she was good. Yeah, she is. She's looking for you. Oh, she is coming for you. Right now. Right? With the lamp. I would just stay there, and then if she decides to chase, make her commit further, and then you'd lamp yourself. If she's high energy, it's gonna kill you. But now that you've windowed here, I mean, too late. Your Ryan's left out to dry. All 4 of your teammates are here. You have no choice but to play here. You just have to kite. So this is tough. Not much you could do in this situation. The heals, you're shattered. Okay, reset. Oh, maybe? Yeah, you're fucked. You don't have to run back in, or just die now then. I felt like you could have gotten out, but it's fine. Okay, next fight. Okay, tanks are already going main this time. Okay, once you top them off. Okay, so something I've noticed you haven't done at all is charge your exo boots at all. So by habit, even though you're strafing, you might not need to here, but there are certainly times in here where you could be like just half charging them and canceling. Do you guys know how to cancel your exo boots? You just press the same button. If you're on PC, it's control, right? You hold control to start charging your little exo. If you press it one more time, really like just let go and it holds the charge. But if you just tap it, it'll reset the charge in case you don't have to. But especially when you're in a safe cover, you can just hold a little bit of charge. You don't have to hold it all the way. You just press crouch again, and you'll reset the charge. So it's just at least you have like a bit of the charge built up in case you get jumped, and it's available. You'll notice the best bat players, like they're really good with dealing with flankers because they'll be strafing, but they'll sometimes be like crouch strafing. They'll charge a little bit while they strafe, and they crouch a little bit. They build a little bit of juice. Just a little bit is enough to get a little bit of airborne. So if they get jumped by a tracer randomly while they're healing and getting busy, they do a little mini hop and do some air strafes. That's why Horizon's OP and Apex is because verticality and air strafing is really strong. So you can just get into the habit of charging that. It's something I haven't noticed you've been doing. Not saying that you had to do it, like not saying you had to jump anywhere in this situation, but so you actually should have been DPSing there a little bit with yes, they're low, but because you have bongo going, you could actually probably kill 2 of these people yourself. If I were you in this situation, remember that healing like this, ding, ding, is same speed as doing, you know what I'm saying? Like right here, doing, shoot. Like 2 shots into 1 heal is the most optimal for optimal ATM, or APM, sorry, but in this situation, especially because you have a bongo running from your Orisa, you should be 1 heal shot onto the Rhine, shoot a triple round burst. Heal shot, triple round burst. Heal shot, triple round burst. Heal shot, triple round burst. It may feel slow, but it is the exact same APM as just spamming heal. The fact that you just sit there and just shoot healing shots, doom, 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 you're missing the triple shot. Doom, da da da, doom, da da da, doom, da da. It's the same. You're just missing literally half of your output right now, especially because it's amplified with 50% damage boost. You could be doing like 30. You could literally do 100 damage per round, not even headshotting. So right here, I would be doing like strafing here, jiggle peeking, and you could actually kill 2 or 3 people, and that is like a lot of impact, especially with bongo running. Why? I don't know. This Orisa bongoed in the open. We won't talk about it. If she bongoed around this corner, you guys probably win this. But hey, make use of it. You have the extra damage. See, now you get into the aggressive DPS mode. Shoot the Zen. Out around the corner, LOS it, just healing. I mean, a little extra wasted. You won the fight. I mean, you could have played that a bit cleaner there, but yeah. Okay, move up.
Objective A captured. New defense point. Objective B.
How about a little extra?
Walk in front of the shield. Careful. Okay, you got a little antsy here. A little too antsy here. This is how you die. You're a support. That almost could have gotten really bad. Careful. Okay. You got 1. Now the problem with this window is it's too defensive. Sometimes I window when we're kiting back because we lost one, and like we see if we can turn it around by catching them with an unexpected window like halfway through here. This window is defensive. The problem with defensive windows in these elos is it makes, for some reason, it makes all your teammates want to play behind it. You can actually defensively window if your Ryan was here already. You can sit back here and do the double healing and do your DPS here. This is actually okay if he's ahead. But I have a feeling, I haven't seen this yet. I have a feeling it's gonna make your team play passively if you window too early. Let's see what happens. Yep. See? 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 Look, your Genji engaged. He went in, but then he died. They could turn. It made all... It literally made... You see how your Ryan just went like, this way? And then this is... Everyone just plays too passively. If you're a tank, chat, if you're a tank, if you're a Ryan, throw your Fire Strike, great. Now run past it. Get away from it. Same with Arista. Just move past it. It's not for you. It's so Baptiste can heal you with 100, like, it doubles your healing for Baptiste. So they can pocket you harder. Get away from it. I don't know what the heal is, but the way you said this heal is, shit happens in Masters. People play behind it. Yeah. You have 2 shields. Just move up. You see what happened? I had a feeling that was going to happen, and it did. So that's why me as a Baptiste, I mean, it still happens sometimes in like high elos too. But that's why, like, as a Baptiste, the optimal way was actually just to wait. Just to wait, and you have to kind of like watch how your tanks play and then go up. Or just give them a very aggressive window even closer. If your tanks are aggressive and taking space, you can do a window like here. Or sometimes I do a diagonal one like this or like this, cutting off the middle of the point. So that if you're a tank here, you can switch between both sides and you can get double damage. But yeah, 2 shield tanks, you take no space. You ended up getting all your teammates clumped up back here. So like you as a Baptiste, you have to wait for your tanks to engage. You kind of have to play around their psychology. If you don't have any comms, you can communicate that. Move up, I'll double heal you. If you don't have comms in this game, wait for them to go up and then defensively window or aggressively window for them. Yeah, so no space was taken. Wasted blade. You have to play into the psychology of your teammates. Because you know, these are just the patterns and tendencies you'll notice after playing. I knew that was going to happen before it happened. And then your Ryan goes in at a suboptimal time because he probably got yelled at. Like, why aren't you going in? And then you just feed. So, yeah. Now they hold. Fuck, I lost it. Where was I? Here? Over here. So all you can do is Baptiste here, farm your wood, play off your windows here. Yeah, just gonna shoot a little bit. You can shoot behind the Orisa shield. The beauty of double shield, when the Orisa shield's up, there's no worries of dropping shield and stuff. That's tough to read. That would have been tough to land preemptively. That's fine. Whenever an Orisa puts her shield down, that gives you like an okay to shoot, heal, or shoot, heal, depending on depending on like if no one's in healing urgency. Reinhardt, a bit more questionable whether you can peek and shoot behind the Ryan shield because you don't never know when he's going to drop it if you don't trust them. But Orisa's pretty static. You can actually see when it's about to crack and you can break out a line of sight before it does. Your team is actually killing some people, really aggressive. This is where I would... Okay, you have a Transcendent. I was going to say, I was about to say, you probably could have windowed when they were really low early to just make sure nobody dies. But then the Transcendence came out. Cool. Now move up. I don't like this window in this case now. I think a better... I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's not terrible. But I think if you angled it a little bit more on point, like I said, like... Do you see my mouse? Like, right there? Or just did it horizontal... Or just did it this way. It would literally make your Orisa shoot here, double damage. Then they can flip on both sides. That's my favorite kind of window here. But this is, like, not bad. Nice. You at least got to use it. It already got value, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just something to think about in the future. Nice. Okay. I would actually move to the top of the crow's nest right now. Because you have a chance to. All of them are dead. I would actually move right here. Jump up here. And hide behind cover here. This Winston will probably 99% chance not go for you because he has to touch first, so you're fine. Moira, there's no way in hell she reaches you here. Her orb won't do much to you. You'll get a free angle to DPS them as people come out, and you get a nice angle to heal here, and you can drop down to the Mega immediately, and you have this pillar for cover, and you have this pillar for cover, so you just rotate around. Here it's a bit more vulnerable. Let's see what happens. You're actually in Winston's jump range. Just be careful people coming out the left side, but so far so good. It's okay. It's just another position to think about here on this map. Good. Good. Shoot, shoot, heal, shoot, shoot. Now you can just focus on shooting though. Everyone's pretty full health. Okay, good.
Defend objective A.
Try to keep yourselves in
Hey
one
streamer
piece.
man, just dropping by to remind you that we need this dog shit ability removed. Delete lamp. Lamp is, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, lamp's kind of oppressive. Listen, if I could play Anna, I would, but Baptiste is too good. Lamp is still a pretty annoying ability. Nice. See, their Rhine did the same shit that your Rhine did on offense, where like they just go first underneath, and then once you kill one, then the rest of their team just gets caught out in the open here. So this is a perfect opportunity for your Rhine. Where'd you go? I wasn't watching you. Okay, you pocket your Rhine. Oh, actually coming in a couple of different directions here. Yep. So you did a good thing here. One of the best ways to play BAP here, in my opinion, if they don't have a sniper up top over here, is whenever you're in danger, just hop down here. Just literally fall down here if you need some cover, and then do a little mini hop back up with your exo boots. So good. You took some damage, you got a little scared, and you can hop back up. You don't need a full charge. So you kind of wasted a little bit of you wasted like 20 milliseconds charging it to full. You literally only need to charge like a quarter and you'll be back up. That's probably too high. Yeah. No, I don't know the rank. When I do your little coach reviews, having no idea what your rank is gives a little fun challenge, gamifying it so chat can guess what SR it is, and it allows me to give a bit more unbiased coaching, where I can, you know, kind of just look at your play objectively. What the fuck is your Reinhardt doing? Your Rein has done that all game. He's dead. Hey, you have to burn lamp for his ass. Okay. Their Anna just for some reason tunneled onto him, so I guess it worked, but Jesus. We're playing this okay right now.
Let them out.
This is fine too. The window syndrome. Do you see what your Ryan did? Instead of playing aggressive with getting the double healing, he decided to back up to the window and hold a shield. Even though Arissa's doing that job for you and shielding, now your Ryan should have just stayed there swinging while you pocketed him. But hey, you can't control the Ryan. It's fine. You walked all the way back for it. This is what not to do as Reinhardt. Okay, good. You're hopping over here. Good angle. Might have a lamp to save him. He's charging away. Don't fall down. Okay, so right there, you didn't need to actually fall for him, though. I was scared you were going to actually die. You're actually in a pretty good spot here because you can actually crouch. So Rhine, Brig, and Zarya are not really much of a threat at this range. Only person would be Hanzo climbing up on you. Like the minute you fall down and turn your back to them, like their Hanzo or whatever, you get put into their AoE and stuff. I would probably stay up here and probably defensively fall back here in this angle. Okay, you gotta stop falling. You're gonna die now. Careful, careful, careful. Took so much extra damage. Leave him. Oh no, he's living. Never mind, the maze is good. DPS him. Nice. Good DPSing. Heal me, heal me, heal me. Okay, okay. Nice block. Yeah. Shift. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. You have a habit of dropping down a lot in front. Like you're okay to defensively drop, but like when someone's low here, you like fall down to try to save them because that's your healer instinct. Stay like up here. Stay down here. Like you see them coming low, you could just back up here and do this. Just it's a bad healer habit. I used to do it when I was like new to the role like 4 years ago, and it was one of the easiest things to correct. You'll notice it's a really bad habit for a lot of people. Honestly, if you just rewatch some of your gameplay, you'll catch yourself doing it a lot. As an Ana, as a Baptiste, you try to round really dangerous corners or drop really dangerously just to like try to heal someone. Like now you move into them just because you have a tendency to move forward. So I picked out this bad habit from other support VODs, but I'm going to reinforce it every time I do a VOD review. Everybody has a tendency to move towards the person they're healing. The best thing you can do, especially if you're a long range healer, like unless you're Moira, you shouldn't really be doing that in most cases, right? If you're Baptiste or Ana, you have range healing. So like you see how you saw your Ana getting jumped, but instead of like playing behind your tanks, your tendency was to walk towards the person in danger. Like you started going towards her right now. Now you put yourself in AoE and you like got put in a weird spot here. So, two easy correctable things that everybody could just check their gameplay and fix that pretty quickly. Firstly, yeah, you can always like play max. You don't always have to be max beam length, but ideally you want some spacing between. Not wrong. Might have the lamp. Nice. He was low and antied though, so you knew he was kind of screwed. Good DPSing there. Okay, go back to your tanks. I feel like you're gonna lose this because this VOD is pretty long here. So what happens here? What can we do to correct what happens here? Playing defensively. Honestly, at this point, I would jump to the high ground. I look at their threat. It looks like their Winston, for the most part, isn't actually jumping to anybody. So, oh, nice. Oh, wait, you went to the high ground. Good instincts. There you go. You have a great angle now. Did that Winston jump you? Yeah, so you have to drop down because he jumped you, but at least it forced him away from it. Unfortunately, you lost one before it started, so you really had nowhere to go. Charging your exo boots. Okay, you made it up. Nice, good. Honestly, it's not bad though. Other than a couple of bad habits, your overall BAP, it's not bad. DPSer. Nice. Alright, don't tunnel too hard. Heal up your Ana, heal up your Ana. You should be shooting and healing though. Shooting and healing. You would have had your window already. Not clean. Now your Rhine charge off the way. No, and then you drop. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. So like I said, that's why the APM combo on Baptiste is very important, because you're just a tad shy of building your window here. Alright, so right here, heal once. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. Maybe that'll be helpful, okay? If I were in this exact situation. High ground, down 1, you're down 2, but they're kind of vulnerable right now. I would have shot him once, shot him twice, shot him 3 times, I agree. Shoot him 4, and I would have flicked the heal right there in between the 4th shot. Flick the heal onto the Ana to build some more ult charge. Shoot the Mercy once, shoot the Mercy twice, flick the heal onto her at this point. Flick the heal onto the Rhine in between that, and then it windowed immediately like this. Windowed immediately because you can animation cancel window in between thing. I would have lamped him too. And then as the lamp ends and I see him do some dumbass charge, I would hope he pins against this thing, but he doesn't. At least I would have had one double healing shot right here. Doom! The shift here doesn't actually reach him, by the way. If you know your Baptiste ranges, this doesn't reach anybody here, so it's kind of wasted. Not gonna lie. So if you had the window for yourself up here, you would have had that right there and maybe bailed him out of his dumbass decision, which is half your battle as a Baptiste or a support, is to bail out your tanks from making dumb decisions. And stayed up here. They had nothing to contest you. As much as you want to like give your team this window, you should probably use it for yourself here. Their backs are turned to you. You get the double healing. Honestly, if you used it for yourself here, I actually think you could have won this. You would definitely kill the Mercy, that's for sure. If this Winston decides not to go for you, you can pocket this Ana. At least you're back up here. Yep, they killed another one. You could have won this if you just played it that way. That was actually a very impactful change. Unfortunately. Big shifts only. Thank you, background NPC, for the 8 months. I appreciate it. That sucks, but you could have won that. Not gonna lie. All right, this review's already been pretty long. Let me watch one more final team fight, and we'll play some Tomb Raider. But there's a lot of packs, a lot of parts of this VOD we've already unpacked for you. Hopefully, you found that helpful so far, AJ. Let's watch the final hold. Good night, Rodri. Shoot, shoot, heal, shoot. I would have shot this Maywall. Or that's your, wait, that's what, you're red. Okay, never mind. That's your Maywall, not theirs. The color's throwing me off. Ignore. Please ignore. Okay, so I would actually only stand here if you check their comp and make sure they don't have a Widow. Do they have a Widow? The answer is yes. Did I know she was in spawn? No. So I don't know if you knew that she was there yet, but this is okay if they have a Widow. I'm fine with this for the time being. Technically, if your shields are this way, you need your Kree or somebody to shoot her once. If you shoot a Widow one time up here, she will fall down, which is good. This is what you need to do. The only way you would peek and contest that is if your Ryan shields it or your Orisa shields it, or she's not looking at you. Be careful of that. But you're fine here. Good. You already killed one earlier. They were on Tracer earlier, that's why. I didn't know they had a Widow yet. This is fine. Good. Okay, clean up. Nice. Okay, don't get too greedy here. Don't get too greedy. Don't get too greedy. Unless your whole team is doing it. Okay, ignore your Brig in that spot. Reload right now. You guys are respecting the peak. Alright, your Ryan's dead again. Pressure the Pharah, one shot, good. Hear people on the right. Nice. Nice, window. 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 Last fight. Wait, I lied. 28 seconds. Okay, before your Mei ulted, I would have windowed. But then, in hindsight, it's good you held it because your Mei decided to ult. In hindsight, but I probably would have windowed out of instinct there. But luckily you didn't. He had some rally going, I know, but the thing is, even though it's 30 seconds left, if you window and you guarantee the kills right now, their next push with 10 seconds left is going to be a panic push. So what's going to happen is one person's going to randomly jump into point, and then the people in the backline are going to be vulnerable because they can't regroup fully with 30 seconds left in time. Fine, it's good that you held it in hindsight, but if you windowed there, it wouldn't have been terrible because, I mean, you can't predict what would have happened if you killed them a little bit earlier and made them panic jump onto touch point because of the time left. But I think it's good that you didn't. I see you used it now. I mean, now it's even better for the time, so good. Guarantee that kill. They're kind of screwed now. You can shoot through this thing. She's dead. Alright, good job. GG. Yes. The one person randomly ran onto point. It was there, Winston. Don't tunnel onto him too hard. Make sure you're able to support the rest of your team right now. Alright, good. Alright, good review. Hopefully, all the stuff and advice I gave is good, and you did a couple of noted stuff. Now, chat is gonna have a little gander and guess at what rank you are. I am gonna guess that you're platinum, like 2600, like 2600. High gold, low plat. 24 to 26 is my range. Chat's guessing. Highest 26, even lowest I'll say 2000, but I'm gonna guess 24 to 26. Just watching how your Rhine played kind of gave it, I guess, right? All right, chat gave their guess. What rank were you in this game? At this game, I was 27-25, and you hit diamond yesterday. Oh, there you go. I was pretty close. I guess 2600. That's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff, like some parts were really nice. You have pretty decent aim. It's just like your efficiency on what you were doing was kind of off. Good shit. All right. Good job, good job. Good review.